welcome back to another Friday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Zombieland Saga. So, oh boy, in the last episode of Zombieland Saga, we had another, hey, let's get together with the people you knew before you died episode, and another one that didn't really feel like closure, but felt like a little bit more closure than before. I feel like I need to, real quickly clarify what I mean. So, what I clarify as closure is the fact that these girls I say still alive, but, well, they are. They're the same person. They haven't changed. They're still them. There's no, fucking brain fuckery going on. So, whatever. And these people are like, oh, that person's dead. I'll never see them again. They died in this horrific fucking accident. But the fact is, they are technically alive, and I feel like loved ones wouldn't snitch on you if you were undead. I don't know. My family's a whole fucking a whole fucking thing. But I feel like if I died and came back as an undead abomination, but I was still me, probably would not snitch. Probably. There'd be other things, like, say, abusing my zombie powers for profit, but, I mean, that's a whole nother thing. But, having Lily's dad just, be a fan of the thing and basically replacing his, pledge of never watching TV again with obsessively following Francho is not really healthy. Having Saki's best friend relive the trauma of Saki dying, but with someone who is literally the exact same as Saki. I mean, that didn't look like closure to me. That looked like a PTSD flashback where she snapped back to her biker personality for a minute, which is not healthy. There's very clearly some post-traumatic shit going on there, but that's just me, though. I feel like it could have been handled better. It feels like instead of solving the problems associated with their deaths, it kind of just replaced the problem with a new one. That's what I was getting at. But anyway, let's see what happens this time, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Last time on Zombieland Saga, we got the cutest little criminals ever. It's crime time. Yeah, but I really am not a big fan of this. The fact that she just immediately turned around and went right back from being, demure mom to, biker violence, that read to me like a PTSD snap, if anything. Like how, kindly old grandpa can quickly go to, "Dear Charlie in the bushes!" You know what I mean? It's, snapping back to the time of the trauma. I mean, also, turning them into fans. Like I said, it's replacing an existing coping mechanism with a new one, which isn't healthy. You know? This big fucking head wound probably has something to do with it. God, Romero is disgusting. But yeah, I probably should have waited until this for my spiel, but yeah. Maybe this is just me. But, coping mechanisms are alright up until the point they become self-destructive or the person has a personality that encourages them to be destructive. And seeing as Lily's dad essentially cut him off from media for 20 years? 20 plus years, he just cut himself off completely from the wider world? That's not healthy! And I feel like that's the sort of, that's the kind of person who doesn't really need a coping mechanism. They need therapy. They need closure. And I feel like finding out that Lily's still alive and also will never be able to suffer the thing that caused her to die in the first place, I feel like that might actually help him move on a bit. But I honestly, it's a fucking idol anime about fucking zombies. So I mean, I'm not expecting the pinnacle of mental health here. Same thing, but all that logic I just applied there, put that onto Saki as well, except Saki's friend was a little bit more constructive with how she coped. But there's very clearly some post-traumatic shit going on there. Like, she got fucking big trigger. That's fucking nothing. That's fucking nothing. Like, this video, I'm pretty sure will get that many views within about, what, like an hour, 2 hours is this going up? Oh boy. This is a school gymnasium. When do we go to kill the enemy's samurai? Oh shit. You'd think someone would remember her. Like you'd think someone would recognize fucking Ai or Junko, whichever one she is. I get them mixed up. Hey, don't you look just like the girl whose other idol thing got started right here, man? Shit, what are the odds? Are you her daughter or something? Wait, no, she got hit by lightning. So I wonder when she's gonna figure out she was a fucking nobody. Also, do zombies even need to sleep, or are they just doing it to, like, feel normal? She's so excited. She's so excited. She just can't hide it. She's about to lose control and she thinks she likes it. Like, ugh. Honestly, like, the fact, like, she's getting so hype and, like, excited and, like, oh man, maybe I'll remember something. Like, it feels so bad from a meta perspective because we know that she's a fucking nobody that just got fucking hit by Truck-kun. But she got isekai'd into being dead. Feel like Okarin's just like, she's getting too close. We can't let her find out that she's a nobody. Sounds like a really good way for their bodies to decay. Or mummify. They can't heal injuries, dum-dum. This seems like a really good way to ruin their fucking bodies. Like, this is a good way for them to mummify. Or dry out. Like, they'll come back looking like fucking Grams. So, what is the point of them being zombies if they can be affected by high altitude, though? Oh yeah, and they've got no body heat, so they should just stop being able to move. They should just fucking... Yeah, just like that. Well, that's convenient. I shall go into the woods and hunt in the way of my forefathers. With this harquebus I found. Does anybody have a match? Also a ball of lead. Seriously, this... Like, I didn't even think about that. They don't have body heat. They should be completely unable to move. Like, mummified. I found most of them growing in my ass. Oh, God. Like, the whole zombie biology thing just doesn't exist until it's required for the plot, does it? Do they even need to eat? Like, can we get like an explanation of the zombie biology here? Because I mean, apparently they need to sleep, and they can get tired, which don't make no goddamn sense. Like, they've got no body heat, and yet they're not freezing over and mummifying. Why does he just get more disgusting every time he's on screen? How are you gonna practice, like, in the mountains? Like, this is for real. Dumb. Do you even need to eat? That's another thought. Hey, start fishing. It took them 4 days to make a shelter. Jeez 'em. Is nobody else practicing? Like none of them have been practicing, have they? But you've been eating fish. Does that not count? Like, do fish not count, Saki? You goddamn... Ugh. What is the point of this episode? And just looking at Saki reminds you, like, oh wait, there's zombies. This has no goddamn meaning to anything. They're gonna use her as bait, aren't they? It's the mama pig! Oh yeah, no, Sakura's dead. Sakura's big fucking dead. You better hope being undead isn't a direct ticket to hell. Guess what, you might want to bet on that. But she is, though. I can't believe Sakura's fucking dead. I feel like maybe to go hunting, they should just set Tay loose. Tay would have got it. Okay, Tay, head out hunting for us. Should just bring back a full-on boar by the neck. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised their makeup lasted for this long. I swear to God, if he This is dumb. That's the biggest dumb. Smack his shit, please. Avalanche? No? Damn it. My hope was an avalanche that kills everyone. But then again, that's my hope. That's my hope all the time. So there you go. Even in Florida. Fucking 9 days. They wasted half the time. They wasted half the time doing literally nothing. Okay, so... This is kinda shitty. Like, they've been giving her shit this whole time, and it's like, she's the only one who's been practiced. She's the only one who actually knows the fucking routine. Some bullshit. Like, this feels like really, like, off base. Like, every other episode, they've all been pretty, like, on par with each other and, like, in there. And... But it's like, just here, for some reason, it's like, no, fuck you. Teamwork's gay. That's a really dumb move, but alright. So, sequestering them in a mountain with... Like, the mountain is really... The mountains was a really dumb way to do that, my dude. Holy shit. Over here. Like, seriously, the mountain just seems like a really, really dumb way to have done that. Like, hey, I need you to stop being so, like, so in your own head. I know. Without any warning, I'll ship you off to the mountains where no one will do any work towards solving the problem. Like, he says he goes on like, oh, I want to save Saga, I want to solve the depopulation problem, da-da-da-da-da. But it's nothing but just, like, doing the dumbest fucking shit possible. Like, holy shit, my dude. Damn, he just got his ass smacked by a geisha, holy fuck. Like, Jesus Christ, my dude. Like, you want her to solve her prioritization problems. Alright. Fucking don't ship her off to a mountain. Like, I feel like... I understand what they're trying to do here, but... This seems like a really bad way to do it, you know? Like, everyone's suddenly an asshole to each other. Or, sorry, everyone's suddenly an asshole to Sakura specifically. And you have this bullshit thing where it's like, hey, yeah, everyone wants to be on... We want her to be outside her own head. Like... What's this Revelaton she's gonna get then? Man, Saki's really getting into this. Like, she went from biker to, like, straight up dancer, like, that almost. Why did he get a biker to join a fucking idol group anyway? That one seems like a big oof on that one. Wait, you want Tay and... Oh, God. That sounds like they're moving Tay closer to the front. I feel like that's a bad idea. Oh, this is dumb. Oh, this is dumb. That's dumb. They weren't working together. They were doing individual tasks. Go fuck yourself. Go and fuck yourself. No. That is dumb. That is fucking dumb. Working together? No, they fucking weren't. Yes, they were doing individual tasks for the good of the group, but that's just it, individual tasks. Oh my fucking god, that's so dumb. This is dumb. This is some fortune cookie bullshit. Holy Christ. Like, the philosophy of this doesn't even fucking work out. Ugh. Like, if everybody had been doing things by themselves, like if, I had been teaching them how to hunt, Junko had been teaching them how to fish, whatever the fuck Tay was doing, Lily was teaching them how to do camp activities, like fucking cooking fires and shit. Like, if they were actually teaching each other how to do each other's specialty, that would explain them being in sync. But fucking no. No, sir. And then they skip the sync, like her getting in sync. They just skip it forward. Ah, it's dumb. I hope she gets hit by a car. Yes! Truck-kun returns! I was like, I see her about to walk the dog, and I'm like, oh, I hope she just gets hit by a fucking car. That made my day better. Truck-kun returns! Fucking isekai to hell! I can't believe Sakura's fucking dead. Ah, no, there she is. Wait a minute! I'm a fucking nobody! That head trauma reminded me of my other head trauma. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, she got amnesia again! Which undid the initial amnesia and gave her new amnesia for what she had while she had the original amnesia. Oh no! Oh god. That almost makes up for this episode being a fucking... What? I don't even fucking know what that fucking... Meme review. Okay, so hmm. Concept wise, I mean that's just basically like the fucking motto of this fucking show, isn't it? Premise wise, it's good. But I feel like the general idea of Sakura being like the only one who doesn't remember fucking anything that we know of. I mean, for all we know, Tay fucking never didn't have memories. Tay's just a fucking, I don't know, brain damage or something. I don't know. And she was, but the fact that Sakura didn't have any memories whatsoever, while everyone else has basically all their memories, like that was always going to be a thing that made her stick out as protagonist Chan. Um, and I get the feeling that as it went along, it would eventually become an issue. Um, Having it be an issue where like the idea of oh shit, here we go. No, fucking not gonna that that next time preview literally told me nothing. Thanks, Lily, you fucking sack of garbage. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Lily's my favorite. But fucking okay, so like the general idea of this, where like Sakura like doesn't have any idea who she is. Like it's gonna wear on her, especially by episode 10. So it getting her so like her like discovering something that's like is vaguely familiar and it becoming like a thing where she's like, oh man, if I do this I could figure out who I am, and oh boy, and this it getting in her head and kind of fucking with her ability to do idol shit. That makes sense. That makes sense. And using it as a way for her to see herself as different, as lesser than everyone else, would, I don't even think she had thought herself as lesser, but it would be a good twist. It'd be like, oh man, I don't even know who I am. I mean, we have a child, like the world's greatest child star, like two big dick idols from two different eras, a motorcycle gang leader who just fucking, I don't know, conquered all of Kyushu, like fucking a courtesan from the Meiji era, and you know, the legendary Tay, like having like all of these people, like it would be something for someone who like Sakura, who like I mean in reality, I mean she's a fucking nobody, and like as far as she knows, like she has no idea who she is, so she's got no context for who she is. Like so being surrounded by all those people, it makes sense for her to be like, oh man, I'm not as good. Oh jeez, oh no. And have her like fuck up, like based on her own lack of self-confidence. Like and that would be a good premise to go from, and I feel like that's kind of sort of what they wanted to do here. But sending them up to a mountain, that's no, that's dumb. That's dumb, but it's not unfeasible as a method of team building. Like like that's the thing though. Like I don't want to hate this because it can be a good idea. It's just like it's kind of dumb. Like if they weren't zombies, like okay, it'd be a cool team building exercise. If they didn't have a thing in 2 weeks, then okay, yeah, no, good team building exercise. But the fact is, like zombie biology should like make going up a mountain damn near equivalent to suicide. Um, just from how bodies work in temperatures like that, and wind and all that other shit. Like they should be mummified essentially. Like there's no moisture up there. Um, oh, or fuck, you know what I mean? Like you know how I'm like fucking an ice mummy. An ice mummy is what I mean. If you look up Otzi, you know OTZZI, like they wind up looking like that. Um, oh jeez, oh god, like the moisture in their bodies would turn into crystals, puncture the cells of their skin, and all around fuck everything up. Like there would be no moisture in their bodies because it would be turned into crystals, and it would be not great for their complexions at the very least. Um, like I said, they would come out looking like Grams. Um, the idea that like each one of them has a skill suited to it, like eyes. That is eye, right? Which one's eye and which one's Junko? Fuck, I don't know. Like I'm like whatever one was hunting, I'm gonna say that one was eye. Like, I having good eyesight and knowing what to look for when hunting. That could be something she's like, okay, everyone, let's all go hunt together. Yeah, and like, hey, here's how you hunt, and here's like my skill, and like, I don't know, Sakura, everyone nails something, and then Sakura nails something that's like a little bit bigger, right? Like, say that, like, adult boar. She nails it and kills it, and then they go fishing, and, Junko's like, okay, everyone, here's how you fish, so you do this and this and this, and then they go fishing again and say, I don't know, Lily pulls up a fish that's as big as she is. You know, and then just like, and then it's Lily's turn. Lily's like, hey guys, here's like how you make a campfire and make a tent and do all this stuff. Because, you know, from this Girl Scout book I read, oh boy. And just on and on and on from there. It's like, if you want to show that, like, them working together as a unit and brings them together and makes them equals, then show them learning from each other. Don't show them all up splitting off and doing things, like, independently. No, that doesn't show anything. That shows the fucking opposite of what he wanted. Like, it shows that they're all self-sufficient. Like, fuck. Like, it's dumb, dude. Like, the whole mountain trip, it doesn't work thematically, it doesn't work philosophically, and it seems almost like it did the opposite of what he intended. And the only reason it's good that it fucking failed, and Sakura was like, nah, this is dumb, you're dumb, I'm the only one who practiced. Like, I mean, honestly, she's correct. Her looking in from the outside and seeing everyone in sync, that was good. I did like that. That was cool, and that was like, she was like, instead of being in the troop and like only seeing really herself and the things to her immediate surroundings, like being able to step back and look at the thing as a whole, like, that was good. That's cool. I like that. That's big thumbs up on that one. But it's just, it feels like the majority of this episode was just like, no, we want to have a thing in the mountains. Cause anime. And just didn't really feel like it worked. So not a bad episode. Not great. Like an okay episode. Like, the premise is there. Execution not so much. Execution not at all, really. And at the end of it, cutting off with her getting fucking isekai'd again, and seemingly gaining all of her old memories while losing her new ones. Alright, fam, that's good hook there. I'm wondering how it's gonna go, and I'm wondering if she's gonna try and go home, because she's been dead for a decade. Like, is her family even still living in the same house? It would be cool if she tried to go home, though. It would be cool. God, I do actually want to see. I actually do want to see her try and go home, and her parents just freak the fuck out. That would be real hype. That'd be real hype right there, man. Oh boy, but yeah, that's really all I got to say for this episode. Like, really good premise, interesting idea behind it, but the execution leaves a lot to be desired. Yes, but yeah. That's really all I gotta say about that. So let me know what you think down there in the comments, whether you agree, disagree, or you want to bring up something I left out, which is entirely possible, let's be honest here. And let me know down in the comments, if you were going to invent a team building exercise for our little Zambambos, what would you do? Honestly, if it was me setting it up, I would have them in an escape room. You know, like like one of those things you can go for, like and lock you in a room. It's like a puzzle room. Like, I think that would be good. And it'd be a puzzle room specifically made for their personalities and strengths. So, like, there'd be a puzzle for each of them, but they wouldn't be able to do it alone. So instead of relying on, the puzzle would look like it was like, oh, like, Tay can do this very easily because she's got the dum-dum strength. But at the end of it, there'd be like a puzzle that Tay, like, say Tay can't read, for example. Like, there's a puzzle that requires that you be able to read. And Tay would have to, like, bring the thing, like, back to the girls. They would have to decipher it, tell Tay how to solve it, and then Tay would have to go back and do what she was told. Like, I don't know, something like that, you know? Like, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. We don't see enough like, trap rooms and puzzle stuff in anime. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Like, you know, like something like that, like fucking like Ai has got really good eyesight, right? So you could have a puzzle that's based on her eyesight, but she has to then dictate, like she has to be like on the top of a maze looking down, and she has to use her eyesight to dictate where the other girls go to like solve a puzzle. Like that'd be cool. But yeah, let me know what you would do. That's just my idea. Yeah. Anyway, as always, everybody, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hit that share button down below. Share on the social media, the Twitter and the Facebooks, because that helps a whole bunch. Oh boy. Yeah, everybody. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down in the description on the end card, along with some of my other videos if you want to see that. And that helps me eat and pay rent sometimes. Oh boy. And then from there, you can you actually can access a special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server, where you can recommend things to be Let's Played, reacted to, live streamed, whatever. And yeah, helps me out a whole bunch. This link there. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I'll see you a real